We've got tips and recipes for healthy living. So for fun and inspiration, come and join us in the raw food world.
Welcome everybody, this is Matt Monarch and
Monarch
with the Raw Food World TV show coming back. And today we were going to talk about, we had those other two final questions for me that I was going to think on. I knew the answer to one of them, but that was a whole TV show, which I will talk about today. But is that what we're doing today?
Yes.
Is there anything else you want to share before we get started?
Raw Emotion Study Group starts tomorrow night. Very excited.
It's $100. TheRawFoodWorld.com. Click and study. Get involved. This is your last chance. Let's answer some questions.
Okay.
What was the first one?
What question do you get asked most often?
What question do I get asked most often? I still don't know the answer, but I know the answer to the question I get asked most often.
Oh, that's a bit of a conundrum.
Yeah. People are always asking me, how do I help this? How do I help that? What do I do here? I got this problem. I've got that problem with my health. This is a... I don't even know why people ask me questions anymore. Because you know what I'm going to tell you. Is do the two things. Eat a whole foods diet or better, or less, and cleanse the colon. It's always cleanse the colon is the answer to all these questions. So it's not the question I get the most, it's the answer. People don't understand this concept. Two things happen. Two things. Two things! Two things! You get sick. It's this waste that's built up in your body and is trying to exit. This is what disease is. It's all the same. You could do one of two things. You can remove it out with colon hydrotherapy and help your body get rid of it. Or you can take the other pathway and take antibiotic drugs and let it build up and fester in your body. So it's either get rid of the waste, sickness, disease, or add to it. It's your choice. I inspire people all the time to improve their diets and do raw and things like that, and guess what happens? They get sick after a certain amount of time. And guess what happens after that? They go on the drugs, and they bring back their diet a notch. Okay, that's that.
Enough. Woo! So the other question was, please describe one of your more interesting weaknesses in life and how you manage this.
Okay, so actually just 3 days ago maybe now, something really big happened to me. It actually made me more of a humble person.
Mm.
Right. Mm-hmm. See, on this TV show, everybody loves me. I have this like special personality that comes out. It's kind of like I'm fun. You know, and people have these expectations of this is who Matt Monarch is. Mm. And when people actually meet me, they realize I'm a complete jerk-off.
Baba!
And they're completely disappointed. I'm surprised it hasn't gotten around in the raw foods movement that I'm just...
Baba!
And so what happened was when I discovered this... See, the deal is... I'm in my head a lot, and I work a lot, and it's actually calmed down a bit since we've had Michael here. And, you know, I'm in my sphere, so a lot of my time, my free time, I'm with my wife, and I'm like this with Angela, this crazy personality. But in essence, sometimes I just keep a lot of it, like, there's just not, I'm not always the nicest person. It's kind of like you see some sort of character on a movie and you're like, oh, I love this actor, but then when you hear about the stories about how they're like completely like the biggest jerk like behind the scenes and very high maintenance, I'm not saying that's what I am, but you never know. Yeah,
You never truly know what's going on in other people's lives.
right. So what happened was one of the people renting in our guest house, they came up to me the other day and they came in my house, we were hanging out. And I'm sitting there, and he goes, dude, your videos are very entertaining. We were talking about our business. He's like, they're very entertaining. They're hilarious. And he was he was trying to be very careful with it, but it got to the point where it was just really raw, and he said, your personality on there is amazing. I want to meet that guy.
Oh, no.
Because in person, I'm just a complete jerk-off, and everybody's just like, Mama! Well, with you, you don't know, because I'm like this. This is like, I'm open, right? So it made me sit there, and I'm just like, this guy just called me out.
Nah?
And I said to him, I'm like, it's not always easy to let go, is what I said to him. And he's like, I totally understand that because I'm the same way. So, I might be like, you come and meet me up on the street, and I'm just like, I got this like, like just thinking in my head, totally miserable out of my mind. And, people meet me, and I'm just like, luckily I'm here in Ecuador, because then it would be really spread around the world that I'm a complete jerk off to the world and everything. But this is my weakness. And this has helped me. Because why aren't I like this all the time, having happy-go-lucky, crazy, being a dork all the time? Why not? So it kind of like, without any effort, this confrontation to me has actually helped me loosen up and let go more in public.
That's a nice one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Does it mean you go juggling on the streets of Vilcabamba?
It doesn't mean I go juggling on the streets of Vilcabamba. So all those stories you probably heard about me being a complete jerk-off, they're probably true. I can't deny it. What can you do? I'm only human, right?
Not be rude, blah, 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 blah.
Nah. But there's light on the other end.
What is it?
I guess the TV show is my time to shine and be like, blah, 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 blah. Nah. Yeah. So, any more questions?
Do you have any intentions for moving forward with this new awareness?
That I'm a complete jerk-off? Is that it?
What happens next?
What happens next? Well, I'm trying to be more in my bliss and, do less hard work and, get help from other people and, just try to be more in a relaxed state and be happy-go-lucky all the time.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Maybe you're going to start knitting.
That's not going to happen. I mean, I'm starting to play the guitar, which is kind of fun. And then there's some boys on the land here that I hang out with, which is a lot of fun. We play guitar and chess together.
Ooh. That's it then, isn't it?
That's it.
Bye-bye.
Who do we got there?
And to the Stoics, Monarch.
And Matt Monarch. Making a change for the better! The better! The better! The better! And we'll see you again tomorrow at the Raw Food World TV show.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again at the Raw Food World.